SSDI and SSI. Are you included for the big increase to Social Security checks that was just solidified a short time ago? That is a really good question, and one that I've been receiving so many times down below in the comments section over the last few days, and what I certainly want to focus on for you here in the video. Let's get into the details. All right, now I do recognize there are a lot of you here in this community that receive Social Security Disability, otherwise known as SSDI and or SSI, Supplemental Security Income, as well as all the other benefits administered by Social Security. But I do want to focus on SSDI and SSI, as I've seen a lot of you here in this community reaching out, like I said, down below in the comments section, asking, hey, what's going on here? Are we also going to be included for this? These are really, really good questions. And again, I totally understand where you're coming from here. There's a lot of confusion around this. And again, I want to show you something here in this video that I think, in my honest opinion, is actually leading toward a lot of the confusion that is out there. So with that being said, let's roll a quick clip here. And then again, I will come back here in just a minute. But again, this is just a short little clip. But in my opinion, this is one little piece of information that is out there that I think is leading toward a ton of the questions and concerns that are going on around this. So let me catch you again here in just a second. I'm going to roll the clip now, and then I'll catch you again, and we'll roll through all the questions, and I'll answer that for you. All right, here is the clip I want to share with you. Oh, by the way, a quick side note here. Yes, I did share this clip the other day in a separate video. This is a short clip that I took out of a speech that was made. It's just a short clip. It's not the whole thing. Trust me, you don't want to hear the whole thing. It's just long and drawn out, and it's just... there's a lot of wasted time in there, okay? But anyway, this is a little clip, but again, these are the words that is really making this whole situation very, very convoluted. All right, here it is, and I'll see you again in just a minute.
Look, by signing this bill, we're extending Social Security benefits for millions of teachers, nurses, and other public employees, and their spouses and survivors. That means an estimated average of $360 per month increase. That's a big deal in middle-class households like the one I grew up in, many of you did. For millions of Americans going forward. That's not all. Over 2.5 million Americans are going to receive a lump sum payment of thousands of dollars to make up for the shortfall in the benefits they should have gotten in 2024. It's going to be a big deal.
All right, so there's the clip that I wanted to share with you. Obviously, this is Biden speaking. Now, this speech came on the signing ceremony of the Social Security Fairness Act about a week or so ago, right? Now, here's the thing. As I mentioned earlier, this is just a very short clip that I took out of the signing ceremony. But these are the words that are very confusing out there because he doesn't exactly specify who is going to get this $360 per month raise to their monthly benefit. He says millions and millions of people will get this. And he also talks about thousands and thousands of dollars in the form of retroactive lump sum payments. All of that sounds really good, right? Well, as a result of this, and again, you can watch the whole signing ceremony if you want to. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched it. It was super incredibly boring. They clapped a ton. There was a bunch of just nonsense in the whole thing. They were singing happy birthday in it. I mean, really? I mean, just get down to business here. Like, do something. But anyway, they did all that. So I watched the whole thing. And then I wanted to chop that clip out of it. But again, they didn't really specify all the details of this. But here's the thing. This is in regards to the Social Security Fairness Act. Now, I've had multiple videos about this, being fair with you, because I've seen so many questions about it, and there's been a lot of different changes about this as well. It passed through the House of Representatives, it passed through the Senate, the president signed it, and then all the details like that. And again, what does it do? Who gets the raise? Stuff like that. Okay, but anyway, I've talked about all that before in other videos. I'm not going to get into it again here in this one. However, the big question comes in, will SSDI and SSI be included for this? Now, before I say this, I want to say this much. You heard me say this before in other videos. I am always going to be your trusted source on this information. I'm going to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, transparent information every single day in these videos. And I'm going to give it to you straight, okay? I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, yeah, everybody's going to get it. No, there's no point to me saying that. Here's the situation. This is just, listen, please, this is just focused on Social Security retirement and spousal beneficiaries, as well as survivors beneficiaries, okay? When it comes down to it, SSDI, SSI beneficiaries are technically not really going to be affected by this. Why? Well, I've mentioned it before in other videos, but I want to say this. It's the repeal of the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset for those people that have either worked in careers like police officers, firefighters, teachers, postal workers, things like this, or are surviving spouses of and receiving those spousal or widower's benefit, and or I should say or, not and, or spousal beneficiaries as well. Again, same situation there. So this all pertains to retirement benefits, okay? These are the people that are impacted by this, and it's not even that many people. It's 2.8 million people out of the 72.5 million people that receive Social Security benefits every single month. It's a very small percentage of the total population that receives Social Security. But at the end of the day here, when it comes down to SSDI and SSI, this doesn't pertain to these beneficiaries, okay? So, again, I know it's not like welcoming news. I know it's not like, oh, it's not like the best thing ever, okay? I totally get it. However, I want to throw this out there as well. If this were to impact your benefit as an SSDI or an SSI beneficiary, you would have had significantly reduced benefits, or basically non-existent benefits, for basically all these years as well. So it's kind of like one of these things that's like, oh, we feel so left out. I totally agree with you. I'm there with you. It feels very much like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It just feels very isolated, like, oh, they're doing it for everybody else. I can promise you this much. It's definitely not everybody else. It's only 2.8 million people. Again, it's a huge number of people, but when you look at it against the whole big picture of how many people are actually affected and how many people are out there receiving benefits, it's actually a very small percentage of total beneficiaries, okay? But yes, I agree with you. It does feel like they're doing something for everybody except for SSDI and SSI, but that is not the truth as well, okay? There's tons. In fact, the vast majority, a massive majority of retirement beneficiaries and spousal and survivors beneficiaries are not even impacted by this either. It's just a very, very small sliver of total beneficiaries out there. Does that kind of make sense, right? So again, I know it feels easy to be like, no, we're left out here. They did it for everybody else but us. That's not the truth. That's not the reality. It's a very, very small percentage of total beneficiaries, okay? So again, I hope this helps you to understand this. If you're not impacted by this, I'm going to be fair with you. There's really no reason to understand it. Reason being is, if this doesn't impact you or your benefit, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to understand all the intricate details of this if it doesn't impact your benefit, right? But if it does, then obviously you probably want to know about the details. But yeah, just leave it at that for now. Okay, I hope this helps for those of you that have been reaching out asking about all of this. And again, I really, really want to thank you for allowing me to be your trusted source on this. I get it. It's confusing. I totally understand with you. I read the questions. I see the comments down below. I get it. It's a tough time right now financially. We will see what the future holds here. Again, I don't know what this year is going to bring. All I know is that it's been an eventful year so far. We're only a couple weeks in at this point, and I can guarantee you there's going to be a whole lot more to come. I promise you that much. It's going to be a weirdly busy year, and there's a lot of things coming, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps you. Please, if I can ask a huge, huge favor of you, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is 100% free to do so. There's a subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate all of you here in this community. Thank you so much for being part of it. Also, if you can think of one or two people that benefit from this video, any of the other videos here on the channel in the video library, or who would benefit from knowing me and or this channel, please feel free to share this video as well. There's a share button right down below. Again, 100% free to do so. Thank you so much. Also, check out the well over 5,000 videos in the video library. Otherwise, down below in the description or the top of the comment section, I've hand selected some very popular videos for you there. Check those out. Or right now, popping up your screen as well, you'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, please stay safe out there. What a weird time we are living through right now. It is just like destruction everywhere. It's sad to see this all happening. Anyway, please stay safe. Have a nice day. I'm here for you. I'm here to advocate for you. I'm here to represent you. I'm here to do what I can for you.